everyone, Krexa Prime here, bringing you another episode of Mock Mondays. Today we're taking a look at Ashlarii. Ashlarii is one of Leena Valtapaz's characters in her version of the G2 storyline. She's a Toa from one of the islands near Okoto. Her elemental powers are a fusion of water and ice. Ashlarii is very quiet. There's also a possibility that she could be mildly autistic. Now, let's take a closer look at Ashlarii. So, to start off, we will take a look at her mask. This is actually a custom 3D printed mask, and this was painted by Leena. It was painted like white on it. I think it's like a blue mask with white lines painted on it. That you can kind of see, and they're painted all around the mask, so it looks very cool. And this is actually a G2 styled Picari, but this is the mask that Leena thought that would look the best for Ashlarii. And so you can kind of see the mask from back there. It attaches to just a standard G2 head with a trans light blue brain stock and small white Technic pin there. And so if I take it off, maybe you can see that a little bit better. Yeah, it has some very fine details. It's a very detailed mask for like being a 3D printed mask. It actually has a lot of nice details, and they turned out very fine, and I'm just really happy with it. So definitely a very cool looking, unique mask for Ashlarii, I would say. So moving down, we have a blue Hero Factory torso piece, and this was from the Breakout Surge set from 2012, and it did have printing up here. But I think I used like an eraser or something to get the printing off, so it's just a solid blue piece now, so that's cool. And then we've got this white chest plate. This is from a knockoff set in this color, and that's kind of upside down to represent her more female proportions, I guess. And as you can see here, this piece that would normally be white, it has this bluish paint on it, and this almost makes it a turquoise or a teal-like color, maybe more of a teal-like color, I guess. But yeah, Leena painted all of these white pieces on her. Yeah, even the one on the back there, and so now they're this tealy color. And so yeah, if you're wondering why they look a little off, it's because they're all painted, and I'm wearing gloves so I can carefully handle the pieces or touch the pieces, and none of the paint will come off. So for her arms here, we've got a dark gray upper bone piece there, and then we've got a longer blue shell piece here, and a Star Wars Construction shoulder armor in white, painted obviously. And then for our lower arm, we've got the smaller bone piece in black, and then we've got a smaller painted white shell piece. And then this is a dark blue fist piece, and this is from a knockoff set that I got a while ago. And her arms are obviously the same on both sides. So moving down, for her legs, we've got these dark gray add-on connector pieces, which are attached to a standard black torso piece with the wider shoulders, obviously. And then we've got a slightly larger than the upper arm bone pieces. It has a pinhole in it, so it's slightly larger, but it's the upper limb piece for the upper legs in dark gray, which you will be able to see from the back there more in a minute. And then we've got this larger shell piece in Metro Blue from the 2016 Kopaka and Mellum set. And then for her lower leg here, we've got a larger black bone piece, and we have, again, the wider shell in blue this time, and then the bone piece is attached to just your standard HF foot piece with 2 black pins, 1 on each side, and a Technic lift arm in white that is painted, obviously, just to give it a little more filling in there to fill out that piece more. And then these are, of course, the same on both sides. So if we turn Ashlarii around, you can see from the back here, she's got some pieces to kind of fill her out in the back. And you may have noticed that this build of her is slightly different than the version of her that I used in the Valentine's Day special earlier this year, and that's because with the width of the shoulders on that one, they were closer to the chest. It was just a lot harder to animate, like her arm movement and stuff, especially because these shoulder pads would like rub up against her torso more. And so I just made her shoulders a little wider and upgraded her build a little bit and filled her out a little more. So we have these Bionicle Connector pieces in blue, 1 on each side, and maybe you can see here, we've got another 1x3 Technic lift arm in blue, and there are 2 black pins, 1 on each side, connecting it there. And let me see if I can just take that out. Yeah, you can see more of it there. So that's how it connects. And we've got 2 black pins right here, and those connect to this dark gray standard Technic lift arm piece with the ball joint connection in the center, and this will attach back on there. But we also have this 1x2 Technic lift arm piece in blue attached by yet another black pin there, and then this is a half pin with a studded side in blue there to just kind of keep it in place. So that goes back on like that. So for her lower legs here, we've got these small 1x2 slope pieces, and these are attached by another blue pin piece there with the stud on one side, and then on the underside of this dark blue 1x2 slope, we just got a 1x1 plate there, and so that just attaches like that. And yeah, so that is the rest of Ashlarii, the back of her. So yeah, so that was your look at Ashlarii. I hope you enjoyed this mock showcase.
And thank you for watching.
What? Angueru? How'd you get here?
I'm doing the outro for you, sweetie.
You want to do the outro?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching Krexa's video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to hit that like button. If you'd like to share your thoughts on something, please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you have to say. For those of you who are new here, welcome to Krexa's channel. If you'd like to stay up to date with all of Krexa's latest projects, please subscribe to his channel and hit that bell icon for notifications so that you'll be notified every time a new video comes out. Hope to see you again soon.